Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulihil kareem.
My dear brothers, respected elders, sisters, Allah Ta'ala created us very zaif, very weak. We see every day trouble and crisis. And we are so vulnerable to these crises, these trouble, disasters, and hardship. Look here, in Morocco, recently we had an earthquake. So many people passed away. In Libya, another disaster came. Before that, in Turkey, earthquake came. Now recently, Afghanistan is because of the Gaza crisis. Afghanistan people, they don't show in the media. So many people, poor people, the village and villages they are destroyed because of this earthquake. Why Allah Ta'ala has put us in so much trouble? Why? This is the question, answer we need. Harun al-Rashid rahmatullah alayh, he has trouble. He's a king. So the other country is going to attack him. He did not have resources to fight and defend. And poverty and famine, no water, no rain. So he was like mad. He gathered his advisor. One of the advisors brought a pious man as well. So he did a meeting, and in the meeting he said, what should we do? Like we are having climate crisis. Global temperature is going very high. Not even Muslims country, non-Muslim, in European countries, they having the high temperature. 2023 in the history is a very high temperature year it was. Very high temperature. So many in Europe countries you see Canada fire, America fire in the jungle. So these crises, how we can handle? We have crisis in Gaza. Our Muslim brothers and sisters, they are suffering. They are getting killed. You have easy access to drinking water. You have hard access to drinking water. Their blood is cheaper than the drinking water. They can easily bloodshed. Why we are so vulnerable today? Why? Harun al-Rashid rahmatullah alayh, he put this case, the same situation he put in the Kabina, in his advisory committee meeting. He said, what should we do?
That's fine.
So the wise man, the scholar, he said, I have a solution. I'm going to tell you the solution. Before I tell you the solution, I'm going to tell you one story. He said, okay, tell the story. He said, monkey in the jungle. Monkey came to the lion, king lion. The king of the lion, the jungle, lion. Monkey came and monkey said to him, you are our king. I am going holidays out of this jungle. I have my baby. You have to look after my baby. When I come back, you have to give me safe and sound my baby back. He said, okay, put your baby on my neck. So monkey put his baby on the neck. He left. Some days back, monkey came back and said, oh, king of lion, king of jungle, where is my baby? He said, well, I am a king on the earth. No one was able to harm the baby. but disasters came from top, from the heaven, and bird came and then took him. I don't do anything disaster from the sky. I am the king on the earth. I can protect from the earth. So then this sheikh, he said, these troubles, they coming from the skies, they are not coming from the earth. ظهر الفساد في البر والبحر فبما كسبت أيديكم. Whatever the tension and hardship and affliction come on the dry land or in the water, فَبِمَا كَسَبَتْ أَيْدِيكُمْ, you earn from your own eyes, from your own hands, you earn it. So my dear brothers, respected elders, why we are suffering today as a Muslim Ummah, as a mankind? There is an enemy of mankind out there. They just become butcher. They are very thirsty of the blood of mankind, making the mass destructive weapons. How come in a well-civilized society, they let them to build up the weapons, within seconds they can take the people's life? What kind of civilization we are living here today? وَمَنْ أَحْيَاهَا فَكَأَنَّمَا أَحْيَا النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا وَمَنْ فَكَأَنَّمَا قَتَلَ النَّاسَ جَمِيعًا. The person who killed one person, it means he killed the whole human being, the whole mankind. The person who survived, make one person alive, he is the one, he alive the whole mankind. So my dear brothers, respected elders and sisters, what we can do in this disastrous time? What should we do? The trouble is coming from one hadith. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he mentioned, he said, Inna Allah Ta'ala إِذَا أَحَبَّ الْعَبْدِ إِذَا أَحَبَّ عَبْدِ. When Allah Ta'ala become happy with his servant, دعا جبرائيل, he called Jibreel, فقال يا جبرائيل إني أحب فلانا فأحبه. Oh Jibreel, Allah Ta'ala called the Jibreel alayhi salam. Allah Ta'ala say, look, Jibreel, this is the person, I love him. فَأَحَبَّهُ, you love him as well. Jibreel alayhi salam, he affirmed, and then he goes to gathers all the angels. And he said, look, this is the person, Allah Ta'ala love him. You should all the angels love him as well. I love him as well. Now all these angels, yeah, they come in the whole earth, and then they do announcement. This is the person Allah Ta'ala love. This is the person Jibreel alayhi salam, Sayyidul, the master of all the angels. He loved, and we all love him as well. You should love him. Sheikh Sadi Rahmatullah alayhi mentioned one man, he was riding a horse, riding a very big lion, and serpent in one hand, a big, snake, serpent in one hand, and he lashing him. Big lion and serpent in his hands. So Sheikh Sadi Rahmatullah alayhi asked him, in his hikayah, asked him, how come two big beasts, one in hands serpent, big snake, and you are riding a big beast, lion. How come it's possible? He said this hadith. He said, look, I love Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala love me. Yeah? Allah Ta'ala gave me the control of the whole thing. So my dear brothers, respected elders, our eyes, we see the asbab and means. We don't know the qudrat of Allah Ta'ala. We don't know the creation of Allah Ta'ala. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu uzkuru O people, ni'matallahi alaykum. Remember the blessing upon you, the favor upon you. Ija'atkum junudun. When the army of kuffar, infidels, non-Muslim, attack you, ija'atkum junudun. فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ جُنُودًا فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ رِيحًا وَجُنُودًا لَمْ تَرَوْهَا. We sent you the wind, we sent you the army you did not even see. In Ghazwa Khandaq. So Allah Ta'ala mentioned in Surah Al-Baqarah, Talut alayhi salam, he was Muslim army, he was going to defend his Muslim army. So people, Allah, he announced, this is the water, don't drink. Allah Ta'ala gave us commandment, don't drink water. People, they did not fulfill the commandments. Some people, they drank the water. They say, قَالُوا لَا طَاقَةَ لَنَا الْيَوْمَ بِجَالُوتَ وَجُنُودِهِ. They start saying, so much army out there, we can't fight. قَالَ الَّذِينَ يَظُنُّونَ أَنَّهُمْ مُلَاقُو اللَّهِ كَمْ مِنْ فِيَةٍ قَلِيلَةٍ غَلَبَتْ فِيَةً كَثِيرَةً بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. The people who have yaqeen, trust in Allah Ta'ala, they will see Allah Ta'ala one day, they will get reward. They start saying, come in fiyatin, how come small people of group overcome over the large people of group? And falamma Rabbana, then they jump in the betterment field, and then they say, Rabbana afrigh alayna sabran. What they said first? They make dua, oh Allah Ta'ala, afrigh alayna, pour upon us sabr. So what is sabr? We mostly learn Islam and Quran translation through English. But we say sabr is patient. Sabr is not patient. Sabr, patient in English, this is a Latin word. Patient means the person is suffering, he is ill, he is sick. The person says, oh, I am suffering. They say, no curing, keep suffering. This is mean patient. Be patient, keep suffering. This is mean in Latin, patient. Subhanallah, you can't just say sabr is patient. Sabr is a discipline in Islam. Sabr anil ma'asi, sabr alal ita'a, sabr anil bala'a. These are the three things ulama ikram they say. This is the sabr. So sabr we can do first. رَبَّنَا أَفْرِغْ عَلَيْنَا صَبْرًا وَثَبِّتْ أَقْدَامَنَا وَانصُرْنَا عَلَى الْقَوْمِ الْكَافِرِينَ. So they ask sabr first because they can do sabr. وَثَبِّتْ أَقْدَامَنَا, and Allah Ta'ala firm their feet to have a victory. Hazrat Sahaba Karam, they say, the same situation like Talut had. The same situation it was in the Ghazwa Khandaq. The Yahud, Medina, Banu Qurayza and Banu Nadir, they were making plot and trouble against Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And then Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam expelled them, Banu Nadir. What they did? They went and all the tribes around Quraysh, they make affiliation with them. And then they try to attack the Medina. Now Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam gathered the Sahaba. Do mashwara, subhanallah, bashawirhum fil amr. Allah Ta'ala saying in Quran, do mashwara. Look here, Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asking Sahaba mashwara, counseling. Very important to do counseling. Don't be dictator today in your house. Do counseling with your children, mashwara. Do counseling with your wife, partner, mashwara. Allah Ta'ala forgive us, we become very worst dictator. No, we dictate Allah Ta'ala. Oh Allah Ta'ala, help us. We are not going to change ourselves. Help us, that's it. We are not going to change ourselves. Allah Ta'ala never changed. Allah Ta'ala never changed people until people change their own self. This is the sunnah of Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala always put people, so Alif Lam Mim, Ahasiban Nas, an yutraku amanna wa hum la yuftanun. Do you think Ahasiban Nas, I will leave you? We will not test you. An yutraku amanna wa hum la yuftanun. وَلَقَدْ فَتَنَّ الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ. You people before you, they will be put in trial. فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا وَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ الْكَافِرِينَ. Allah Ta'ala want to make known. Allah Ta'ala want to show you as evidence. Look here, you have a witness statement in front of the judge. You have to prove the evidence as well. What is the witness statement? You have to show you are really regarding the witness statement. We see is our Lord Allah Ta'ala. We see our Rabb is Allah Ta'ala. Sustainer is Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala will put us trial. فَلَيَعْلَمَنَّ اللَّهُ الَّذِينَ صَدَقُوا. Who is the one? He is the truthful in his statement. The Sahaba, أَمْ حَسِبْتُمْ أَنْ تَدْخُلُوا الْجَنَّةَ وَلَمَّا يَأْتِكُمْ مَثَلُ الَّذِينَ خَلَوْا مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ. Do you think you will enter the paradise? The hardship will never come to you. Do you think? And then they've been sick, affliction, مَسَّتْهُمُ الْبَأْسَاءُ وَالضَّرَّاءُ وَزُلْزِلُوا حَتَّى يَقُولَ الرَّسُولُ وَالَّذِينَ مَعَهُ مَتَىٰ نَصْرُ اللَّهِ. When the mudad of Allah Ta'ala will come, Sahaba, they start asking when the mudad of Allah Ta'ala come. They've been shaken by the touching of hardship. Ghazwa Khandaq. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam asked Sahaba, what should we do? How do we defend Medina? Muslim community from these Yahud Kufar, they are gathered. And then Al-Kufru Millatu Wahid. The Kufr become one qawm. Now, Hazrat Sulaiman Farsi Radiyallahu Ta'ala, he is the one, he gave advice, we can do Khandaq. We can dig the Khandaq, the Kanch, we can dig the things. Now Sahaba, they dig the Khandaq. What happened? This is where the Sahaba, they were very thirsty, very poor, hungry. One Sahabi came and he said, Ya Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, Wallahi, I am so hungry. I put on my stomach one stone to make my back straight. Such a hungry I am. Subhanallah. Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam showed his Mubarak stomach. He was having 2 stones on his stomach. Still they are working. So what happened? Inside Yahud Medina, Banu Qurayza, they start announcement they are going to join as well. No, Allah Ta'ala mentioned in the Quran, إِذْ جَاءَتْكُمْ جُنُودٌ فَأَرْسَلْنَا عَلَيْهِمْ رِيحًا وَجُنُودًا لَمْ تَرَوْهَا وَكَانَ اللَّهُ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ بَصِيرًا إِذْ جَاءُوكُمْ مِنْ فَوْقِكُمْ وَمِنْ أَسْفَلَ مِنْكُمْ وَإِذْ زَاغَتِ الْأَبْصَارُ وَبَلَغَتِ الْقُلُوبُ الْحَنَاجِرَ. So people coming from front, people coming from backward. And then their eyes is filled with khawf, fear. And then their heart, qulubul hanajir, their heart become, beating very fast. And then Quran saying their heart is coming to their throat. وَزُلْزِلُوا زِلْزَالًا شَدِيدًا. They've been shaken very violently hard. And وَإِذْ يَقُولُ الْمُنَافِقُونَ وَالَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ مَرَضٌ غَرَّ هَؤُلَاءِ مَرَضٌ مَا وَعَدَنَا اللَّهُ وَرَسُولُهُ إِلَّا غُرُورًا. No, Munafiqeen saying, who are the Prophet with Sahaba, companion with. No, they saying is very hard, let's go. very hard to dig these things. They just left. Munafiqeen been sorted out. And then they say, Ma wa'adana Allahu wa rasuluhu, whatever the promise Allah Ta'ala and His Rasul did, this is all, nothing is just deception. What Allah Ta'ala did, Allah Ta'ala sent the storm, and cold their camel, their tent, and then, destroyed. And the pegs of the tents, they just thrown on their head. So much cold, they just run away. Allah Ta'ala gave them victory. Allah Ta'ala saying, Ja'atkum riham wa junudan lam tarawha. We sent you the wind, we sent you the army, you could not see the army. What is the army? Angels. So we don't believe, very sadly we believe in jinn. We don't believe in the army of the angels of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala sent the army. إِنَّ الَّذِينَ قَالُوا رَبُّنَا اللَّهُ ثُمَّ اسْتَقَامُوا تَتَنَزَّلُ عَلَيْهِمُ الْمَلَائِكَةُ أَلَّا تَخَافُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا. Allah Ta'ala sent you malaika. أَلَا إِنَّ أَوْلِيَاءَ اللَّهِ لَا خَوْفٌ عَلَيْهِمْ وَلَا هُمْ يَحْزَنُونَ الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَكَانُوا يَتَّقُونَ لَهُمُ الْبُشْرَى فِي الْحَيَاةِ الدُّنْيَا وَفِي الْآخِرَةِ. Those people, they are wali of Allah Ta'ala. They are having relationship with Allah Ta'ala. They are people, Allah Ta'ala send them angels. These angels come with good news. La tahzan alayhim. So, my dear brothers, respected elders, what is went wrong today? When things wrong is, we become rebellions to Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala saying, Inna Allah Ta'ala Iza abghada abdin, when Allah Ta'ala become naraz, become unhappy with his servant, Da'a Jibreel, he called Jibreel, faqal, he said, Inni abghadu falanan, I hate this person. Fa'abghadahu, you hate as well. Now, this angel Jibreel, he gathered all the angels, say Allah Ta'ala hate this person, you should hate as well. They come over the earth and then give the announcement, look, Allah Ta'ala hate this person. Angels, the angels, the master of the angels hate this person, you should hate as well. Now the earth hate you. The ocean hate you. Don't help you, give you storm. The temperature hate you. In getting increase again. What is called El Nino? El Nino. Why is not El Nino came before years? Why come this years? The process, the temperature is getting increased. This is trouble. Why the earth is not helping us? Every day is giving every day the earthquake. Because Allah Ta'ala hate us. We look here, my dear brother, if I spit like that, the spit come back on my face. If I throw the flowers upstairs, the flowers come back on my face. If I throw the stones upstairs, the stones come back on my face. Whatever our amal goes upstairs, likewise the qazar, likewise the action from Allah Ta'ala is come from us, for us. Is not a non-Muslim, they are thirsty for Muslim blood. Is not the enemy of mankind there. They are trying to kill and then bloodshed the mankind. It's because we are troubled. We are rebellion of Allah Ta'ala today. Umar radiallahu ta'ala, he started riding the camel, and camel making trouble. So many people rush to hold the camel. He said, leave him alone. Don't do anything with camel. He said, he came out of the camel, he did wuzu, and he did salatul hajat. He said, oh Allah Ta'ala, is because of my amal. This camel is not listening to me today. He asked Allah Ta'ala forgiveness. People, they come, Nuh alayhi salam. Nuh alayhi salam said, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا. Ask Allah Ta'ala, Tawbah, repentance, He is the most forgiving. يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا. Allah Ta'ala will send you blessings from the skies, continuous blessing. وَيُمْدِدْكُمْ بِأَمْوَالٍ وَبَنِينَ. You don't need to suffer in the cost of high living. Allah Ta'ala will cause you. Allah Ta'ala will make you rich in your bounties. Hasan al-Basri rahmatullah alayh, he was doing the dars in the masjid. One man came, he said, I am so poor. He said, read this dua, mentioned in Surah An-Nur. فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ. Do this dua. Ask Allah Ta'ala always forgiveness. He left. Another man came. He said, I don't have my children. He said, do this dua. فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا. Third man came. He said, I have lost in my farming. He said, do this dua. Now, the people of the student there asked him, Sheikh, how come to everyone you giving this dua? He said, look at this. If you do astaghfar, make your connection, reform your connection, link with Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala, فَقُلْتُ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ إِنَّهُ كَانَ غَفَّارًا يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا. Allah Ta'ala send you blessing from the heavens. My dear brothers, respected elders, look here. فِتْنَةُ أَشَدُّ مِنَ الْقَتْلِ. Killing is small crime. Having fitna, people getting groomed online, build up against Allah Ta'ala their mind, build up against Islam their mind. This is on daily basis happening. We become fitna people these days. That's how, my dear brother, easy way is Allah waliyul ladina amanu yukhrijuhum min adh-dhulumati ila an-nur. Allah Ta'ala is protector. People who believe in Allah Ta'ala, who trust in Allah Ta'ala, may Allah Ta'ala help us. May Allah Ta'ala protect us from the fitna. May Allah Ta'ala protect the Muslim Ummah from these thirsty butchers. They are the thirsty of mankind blood. Subhanallah wa bihamdihi, subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika, nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, nastaghfiruka wa natubu ilayk. ta'lamu. No, you should know that inna wali